Well, Lisa's just found something really good. Oh, look at the condition.
Western Australian Police Force.
That is a beauty.
They don't come up often. This was next to it.
Okay.
This was on the surface. That was dug, obviously, in here.
That's an old police one. That is awesome. Really nice.
Happy days.
And Lisa's just got a beauty. How's that for a Queen Victoria crown? It's quite large.
Turn it over. You can see the lugs.
Oh, that's really good.
Teeny bit squished on the bottom, but it doesn't matter. It's in good condition, so.
Cool. We'll photograph that too now. What a beauty.
Yeah, put it in the hole.
And here we go, guys. Cleaned up, beautiful. West Australian Police Force. And this big crown we've just found out goes on the officer's cap. So that's actually a WA Police Queen Victoria, really early for West Australian Police cap badge. And yeah, we'll show you the back of them, guys. And there's the back, nothing special, but you can see where it would have attached. And it's got on the back of the other one, quality something or other. My one's actually got on it London, so these are really early. Well, congratulations, Lisa, on these great finds. West Australian Police, real early relics. Well, guys, just next to where Lisa's detecting, I came sneaking over to film it, and I got myself a not as good condition, but West Australian Police button as well. Awesome stuff. Going to be donated to the museum of the local town, which is pretty cool. And we've got ourselves another government button. I reckon it's going to be a police button as well. Slightly damaged, but yeah, pretty early. We made in London. Yeah, we'll clean that one up carefully too, guys. WA Police. Well, guys, we're doing this vacant block at the moment and got a really high tone. Check this little one out. It's the most smallest little, I think it's silver, little wheelbarrow. That's awesome, really high tone. So I'm pretty sure it's silver, there might be some markings on it. Awesome, that's a really good find from this old vacant block. Whoever used to live here has lost it. We'll clean it up. Yeah, really happy with that. Nice little find from the old demo block. Well, here it is, everybody. Little silver card of some sort. It has got hallmarks on there. I'll figure them out in a little while. Cleaned up beautifully. And here's the other side of it. And if you can't afford a big enamel sign, I found a little one or piece of one. That's all that's left of it. And I'm pretty sure I've seen these signs before, and that would say insurance. And I've obviously cut the sign up and used bits of it and chucked that bit away. So little piece of an original enamel sign. Well, guys, come up really nice. What's left of it? I'm pretty sure it did say insurance. So yeah, a little bit of an enamel sign. It's a shame I didn't find the whole lot, but oh well. We'll keep digging and keep trying to find more things like this complete. Well, guys, no idea what this is, but it absolutely weighs a ton. You'd think it's almost full of lead. I'd say it'd be solid iron, but no idea what it is. If anyone knows, let us know. But yeah, that's an interesting find. Well, a little high tone here, we dug it, and wouldn't think much of that, would you really? But I had my suspicions, and it's a king's head. It's been cut out. Someone's lost it. It's a silver threepence or a sixpence, I don't know. We'll clean that up after, guys. Someone's definitely taken some time to cut that out. That's cool as. There it is, guys. Straight out the tumbler. King George, his little head cut out of a threepence, which is absolutely tiny. It is so small. And I was very lucky to even see that. And this is trench art done by a lot of soldiers back in World War I and World War II. But this is dated on this particular coin about 1930 something or other to 1940 something. So I'd say this would be World War II, and the soldiers lost it. Next to it is the same coin it came from. So you can see there how small the threepence is, and the soldiers cut it out from most likely a threepence, and that's what it would have looked like. This is a threepence. Tiny little wheat threepence. Could be off an English one, we don't know, but it is pure silver. Otherwise I wouldn't have found it. It rings up a nice high tone. Awesome, absolutely love that. Well, guys, digging away, this spot looks a bit pretty new and undug, and beautiful blue bottle. That's a ripper. Got to clean that one up and show you, and hopefully we've got no cracks or chips. Nice. Here it is, guys. It is an absolute beauty. There isn't a chip or scratch at all on it. It's got a maker's name, Paris, France, Paris on there. So it's a perfume, and it is a beautiful little bottle. It is tiny. It is an absolute gem. That's going to go in my collection as one of the better bottles I've found, actually. Even if it was a clear one, I would have kept it and thought that was great. But to find a blue one, over the moon. That is a beauty. Well, guys, it pays to keep your eyes open. What a beautiful stopper that one is. All green. That'll clean up even better than that, no doubt. And I can see a bubble in there too, so that's going to be a Victorian era solid glass green bottle stopper. What a beauty. Yeah, nice. Well, that come up really nice, and that'll go in the collection with all my other bottle stoppers, and I might find a nice green bottle for that to go on one day, hopefully. Yeah, nice. Really nice green, and there's like a big bubble in there too, which is really cool. So that's a nice find. Nice green. Quite a trashy spot here, and Lisa's just found this.
It's quite cute. If it's actually a little pair of legs and a swan. Beautiful detail. It's a shame I sat for ages trying to find the other half of it, but I think it's long gone.
Yeah, and she found something else really good right next to it, and
the
it was.
This one is.
That is really cool.
This little doll's head, which is from something different.
Was it that way around when you seen it?
It was, yeah, it was facing this way into the dirt when I found it, and I don't know why I picked it up, but
I would never have spotted that.
But yeah, thought it was just a piece of a handle of a teacup or something.
Looks like Statue of Liberty.
She's very small compared to my fingers.
Tiny. Yeah, it looks like a little Statue of Liberty.
No, she's wearing a bonnet.
That's cool. Alright, we'll get back to it and see what else we can get around there. Look what Lisa's found. Queen of the doll heads. And apparently it's harder to find one. It's a blonde one. We've never dug one of them before, so that's really cool.
She's still got all the paint on her face intact as well, which is great.
What a great find. Victorian era. Yeah, that's nice. Little German one, I suppose. Cool. Here we go, guys. They're cleaned up really nice. 1800s. German doll heads. Well done to Lisa. Especially the one with the blonde hair. They're apparently really hard to find. Yeah, they're damaged, but they're a great little piece of history. So, great finds. And yeah, Lisa's really happy with them, so they'll go in the collection. Well, guys, Lisa just found a doll head, which you would have seen in the previous video, and I've just come right next to the spot and got this. Now, I think it might be one. Okay, if it's what I think it is, okay, we'll pull it out first, guys, and I'll explain in a minute. Okay, it is the shape, it's the size. Can't see it, but if it's a Mrs. Winslow's, I'm going to be extremely happy. I think it is too. It is too. Okay, what it is, guys, this is called the baby killer. And if you do a bit of research or read up on Mrs. Winslow's soothing syrup, it contained morphine and alcohol and all sorts of stuff. And I actually had one of these and sold it. And ever since then, I wish I'd never sold it. So we finally have the bottle I've been looking for quite some time back. Mrs. Winslow's soothing syrup, and they reckon it killed tens of thousands of children. And they put it down to SIDS a lot of the time. But it was this little bottle here of this nasty stuff that really did it. When kids were teething, they'd give them this stuff to calm them down. And unfortunately, it killed lots and lots of children. So there we go, guys. I finally found that bottle I've been looking for a long time. Well, here we go, guys. Cleaned up really nice. It's an applied lip. And Mrs. Winslow's syrup. And the American Food and Drug Administration called this the baby killer. Untold amount of deaths for children. It contained laudanum, morphine and alcohol, and you're only supposed to give a certain amount and the baby would calm down, but a lot of people put extra in and the babies never woke up. A very morbid quack cure Victorian era bottle, but one that is very collectible because of the historical nature of Victorian quack cures. So Yeah, this one's interesting, so that's definitely going to go in my collection. I'm not selling this one this time because I regret selling my other one. Yeah, there you go guys, came up really nice, happy with that. Now because Lisa's hit a good spot, she's so busy digging that she wants me to film these two finds that she just made. An absolute beautiful poison not to be taken bottle. And as I've said before guys, back when there was no really good lighting, like no electricity, you only had candlelight, so that's why they'd have these ribs on them. So you reach for that bottle during the night, you're not having a swig of whiskey, you're having a one-way trip to the morgue if you drink that. So that's one reason why they put those dimples on it. Now this is an amazing find, beautiful blue hexagonal poison, very nice. That'll clean up beautiful, so that's an absolute ripper. We'll clean that one up too guys and show you that. What a mint find, Lisa. And here they are guys, cleaned up beautiful, nice poison bottles. Good job Lisa, they're going to go nice in the collection. That one's got a bit of a crack, but hey, great finds. And Lisa's yelled out she's found something and she passes this to me. Dunlop Playball Australia, and as you can see by the other couple of finds there, the doll head, etc., it's early 1900s, late 1800s, Australasia. So it would have been a bit of a football or something, or who knows what. Well guys, I brought this to the shore, and this is a fluke, and it rarely happens, but you get a couple of really nice old marbles. And this one is an absolute doozy. It's called a Bennington. It's a clay marble from the 1800s, and that is in mint condition. These are actually really collectible, so that's in good condition. And that one's got some interesting swirls in it. So yeah, just happened to fluke them in a hole. Just dug a metal target, and they just happened to be in there. It's really old marbles from back in the day. These guys come up absolutely beautiful, and it's a Bennington marble. It is German, between 1850 and 1880, and they're a clay fired marble with salt glaze on it, and absolutely in great condition from the Swan River. It's been in that mud for a long time, and its glazing is really good. So that's a nice find, and obviously not metal, so it was only by fluke that I found it. And some have lots of dots all over it from being next to each other when they're firing the marbles in the kiln. So they're all unique and a nice little piece of history from a kid's play toy from back in the day. One of the best conditioned pennies I've ever pulled from the river. That is so good. Yeah, check the other side out. That's actually not bad. No crust on it, nothing. It came out looking great. Whoa, I have no idea what that is, everyone. Dog rego tag. Oh, I can see Crosby on it. And something on the back, running riding. A dog tag is in like this would go on the dog's collar, just the dog's name I think. I will clean that up later and have a look. That was right under a rock. It took a lot to get out, so yep, that's interesting guys. Well guys, we cleaned it up, and the dog's name's Crosby. And the phone number's there, which I've tried ringing actually, because I will actually give that back. It's from a while ago, I would say from the patina that was on it when I first dug it. I'd have to say 80s, 90s, something like that I'd say. And because it's got a 9 at the start of the phone number, yeah, they came in about the 80s I think. So yeah, and we turned it over and got the address on there. So yeah, I might put an envelope and drop it in, or when I'm down that way next time, which is a bit of a hike from where I was, just knock on the door and say, hey, do you want this back? Because it's probably from their beloved pet from a long time ago. So yeah, digging in just through here, and I've flicked my dirt up and I can see something, and I know exactly what it is already. It's a brooch. Oh, it's got a big nice stone in it too. That's pretty cool. Definitely needs good clean up, so we'll do our best to clean that up. Yeah, very interesting. It's only glass in there guys, I'm not going to get my hopes up. If it was a gold brooch I'd say that's an emerald, but it's just glass. Give it a clean up later and see what it looks like. Guys, got home, took my backpack out of the car, brooch is in a million pieces. It was too brittle. The only thing I have left is the stone, which is a nice, still quite nice anyway. So here's nice green faceted stone. I would say it's glass, but still a nice green glass stone. That's a shame, but oh well, that's still quite nice. I'm happy with that. Have a look at the green, guys. I'll show you through the sun. Quite nice green on that, so that'll go in the cabinet anyway, so I managed to save that. Well, that snake, guys, don't recommend anyone play with snakes. It might not be venomous. Yeah, very interesting. Got to be careful when you're digging like that. That could bite you. I don't know what it is, but we'll soon find another one. And I've just found out they're mildly venomous. So we're going to leave them both there. I'll relocate them to a spot where I'm not digging. Oh, snakes. Yeah, so you got to be careful when you're digging. You never know what's around. He wants to go elsewhere, but we'll let him go on his way. Awesome. Hey guys, well unfortunately I didn't film myself digging these, but yeah, quick little morning session. Got a ram's head shilling, 1946, a sixpence, 1942, and as you can see how white that is, that was a sunbaker on the surface sitting there for a long time, and the 1943 threepence. So we'll clean them up, guys, and they'll come up really nice. The funny thing was that 1942 sixpence, I dropped it, put it in my pocket, it must have slipped out somehow, and it took me maybe 10 minutes to go back to the area with no detector, and I actually spotted it, so thank goodness I found it. Been in the tumbler for a few hours, come up looking mint, some nice silver coins. If only I got a florin, then it would have been the full set. I'm quite happy with those. Awesome, the old ram's head shilling came up a treat. So yeah, check out the back. And in the back, quite nice. Now they'll go nicely in the collection. Well guys, just pulled this out. I think it's a saddle maker's badge, I think. I can't read anything at the moment. It's lead. It's a lead seal or a saddle maker's badge. Really cool. And we'll look into it a bit later when we clean her up. Well, here we go, guys. Henry James Allpike, saddler, Fremantle, collar and harness maker. Dated 1878, and from all our research and from what people can tell us, no one has ever seen this one. It is actually a new one to the collecting field, so I'm glad we can still make something out and got ourselves a rare one, guys. Yeah, not the best condition, but lead after many years in the ground, 100 and something years in the ground, is no good. But that is a nice saddle maker's badge from Fremantle, Western Australia. Well guys, we have a sunbaker. It's going to be a penny. Let's uncover it after a good old 100 years probably, as long as it's a Britannia. Oh no, it's Commonwealth Penny, 1921. Well, that's in good condition. Yeah, that's alright. Let's try and get some more stuff and look for the elusive 1930 one penny. Well guys, at an old school site I found a little kid's ring. It won't be gold and it won't be diamonds and it won't be rubies, but it is still a cool little bit of history in the house. The school site is around about 1910 to 1930, so that's an old ring, nothing special, but I'll clean it up, guys, and we'll show you. Here we are, guys, cleaned up, and it is sparkling. So yeah, nice little kid's ring, very sparkly, very nice. So yeah, it's just brass and glass stones, I would say, but very bright and sparkly. So that would have been gold plated and would have looked really nice back in the day. Well guys, just dug this one right down deep. It took me a while to find it because it's quite small, but I don't know what it is. It's got something like I don't know, something Miller, don't know, but it's pretty thin. Maybe it was a button, I don't know, but we'll research it. There might be something good, interesting. Well guys, cleaned it up, nothing special. This is British Miller, and I think that's a lighthouse, and it makes sense because I found out British Miller is bicycle lamp, a really old antique lamps you had on the bicycles, 1920s and earlier. So yeah, pretty old, nothing too special, but still an interesting little guys. Got a nice signal right in the side of this here, and I could see what it was, that's why I got the camera out. But anyway, there you go. It's not a high number, so it's probably a penny. Oh, it's a half penny. Oh, it's in great condition as well. 1935. Yeah, excellent. That's actually quite nice. Nice little find. Keep at it. Well, dug a nice Rand's Head shilling. I think it is. Have to give it a clean up. Yeah, it sure is. 1940 something. That is cool. It's a little bit bent, but hey, it's silver. That's cool. We'll give it a clean up. Well guys, didn't clean it to perfection. I ran out of CLR, but it will come up really nice. I'll get that dirt off there, but yeah, nice 1942 925 silver on these. As I said before, after 1946 they went 50% silver, so that is a pure silver coin. And this is the back, and there it is. It'll clean up a lot better, but that's good enough for now.
Just getting started, and we've already got a dog tag. 1919. Can't see which road ward it is, but yeah, that's a really nice design. Happy with that.
Hey guys, cleaned up pretty good. 1919 dog rego tag. Cleaned up okay, didn't go overboard, but nice find, Lisa. Yeah, turned the detector on, found it within not even a minute, I think, of detecting, which is a great find. And here's the back of it, guys. Really hard to see the town name, but we found it in a town called Gamelling. You can see what's left of the end. Wasn't stamped very well, but 308 or 309 numbered. Great find, highly collectible. Good job. Well guys, really high tone, and we got ourselves a ring, and it's going to be silver. It's a real small child's ring in silver. We'll give that a clean up. Can't see any hallmarks or anything, but yeah, that was a nice little find. Old school site, this one. Old silver ring. Here it is guys, all cleaned up, come up beautiful, and it's you can tell that it's handmade. You can see how rough it is on the inside. Quite shiny. And there's the other side. Yeah, really old, probably early 1900s, I'd say. Old kids ring found near an old school. Well guys, following this sort of berm down here where they've pushed everything up from the fire break, got a really nice signal, and here we go here guys. A beautiful brooch with some little glass stones in it. Interesting. So yeah, there's some good stuff here. It's just a matter of knowing where to detect. We've got the small coil on, so we can pick out nice targets like that. Cool as. Well guys, just digging away here. Wish I'd got this one live on film, but it's a hexagonal. Blue not to be taken poison. Really nice. It's got something written on the bottom too. We'll clean it up guys and show you what we got. That's a beauty. Well, here it is guys, not to be taken, cobalt blue. Bottle came up beautiful, little bottle, only a small little hexagonal poison. Yeah, so happy with that, it came up absolutely beautiful. It's got Japan on the back, so it's not as old as I thought, maybe 1920s, 100-year-old bottle. Gotta love that cobalt blue. Just check out the colour through the sun. Absolutely beautiful. So yep, it'll go nicely in the collection with all the rest, and hopefully find some more pretty soon. Well guys, a little bowl of some sort, and I can see some writing or something decorative in there. We'll clean that up when we get home and see if it's anything good. Well guys, it cleaned up beautiful, and it is what I thought it was, and it is a Chinese dish, probably late 1800s, and these are quite collectible, and also a bit of a bucket lister for us metal detectorists. We always want to find a Chinese coin, an opium bottle, and a Chinese dish, and there is a symbol in the middle which I have no idea what that is. I don't know which way it goes up, so if anyone knows what that means, then I'd love to know. Sadly, it's got a crack on each side, but it is a beauty. Absolutely happy as anything with that. What a nice find from the dump, and it cleaned up so well. On the back, it has got china there, which I think must be for sale for the Western market, I would say. So it might not be as old as what I think. I'm thinking early 1900s, and everything we found in that area was early 1900s up to 1920. So that is so cool. What a cool little find. Well guys, this one I will dig live for you, and I already know what it is. It's got the hexagonal shape. I can see it looks a bit bluish, and we'll pull it out. Hopefully it's not broken. It looks pretty good. Nice. That's 2 poisons, 2 blue ones. Beautiful. Clean that up and have a look. Hopefully it's got no cracks in it. Well guys, here's the other one, and this is an absolute beauty. It's pretty hard to see here, but it's got different layers of blueness to it, and not very even. I love the bottles that are like this. Really crudely made, and it's in great shape. It's got JT on the bottom, and check it out against the sun, guys. Yeah, love these bottles. These are cool, nice poisons. So there we have it, another one for the collection. These are great little bottles, and hopefully find a few more of these. Hey guys, this is a beauty just dug, St. Jacob's oil, not to be taken. Contains some pretty nasty stuff actually, turpentine and a few other nasties, and it was for pain relief, neurological and all sorts of other pain relief. So yep, this is gonna clean up nice, no doubt. Needs a good clean. What a beauty. And I think that's about 1910 to 1920, I think. So that'll go nicely in the collection. I'll clean it up and have a look how nice it comes up, guys. There it is, guys, cleaned up, absolutely beautiful. St. Jacob's Oil Company, not to be taken. Well, only in really small doses. A nice cork top bottle that'll go nicely in the collection. Well guys, got ourselves what looks to be a farthing. It's pretty old, and it's a Vicky. Hard to see there, but I'll clean it up. That was really deep. That was like right into the, well, it felt like concrete. Nicked the edge of it, but hey, I couldn't get it out any other way, so we'll clean her up a bit. Well guys, super deep target down in there, and ground's rocky as you can hear. The dogs are waking up. I'll show you what I found. Look at this. No idea what it is yet, but it's a handmade it's a hammered coin. I think it's an early farthing, a real early farthing. I'll try and get a zoom in on it. Interesting. Don't know why it's been done like that, but we'll give it a clean up and we'll find a bit more about it. And here's our farthing all cleaned up. I would say it's a Queen Victoria farthing, and 1800s obviously, and I don't know what they were trying to do there. Just zoom in a little bit, and I'll turn it over and you can see what they've done. There it is there. It looks like they've hit it with something. It's almost got a bit of concave to it as well. Don't know what they were doing with that coin, but interesting little find from the week. Well guys, just dug a 1860s penny a minute ago, and right next to it is a really old button, so we'll film it now and we'll see what we got. Give it a clean up, can't see nothing yet. Well guys, we gave it a bit of a clean up, and what does it say here? Yeah, it says Royal Marine. It's got an anchor, something or other. So that's a Royal Marine artillery or something. That's really cool. Well, we'll try and clean that up when we get home and see what else we can get off that one. Well guys, the button came up really nice, and it's Royal Marine Artillery. Really nice button. That's got to be really old. Everything we found there was Queen Victoria around 1850, 1860. All the coins, so yeah, I'm going to say 1850 to 1900. And here's the back of it, guys. Smith Wright, Birmingham. So Royal Marine Artillery. That's a really good button. I like that. That's going to go in the collection. Well guys, it's popped out. It's still in there. Going to dig it live. I reckon it's going to be a football badge pin, but it looks like 18 something, so maybe it isn't. Let's pull it out and have a look. Claremont Football Club. bit far from home. Give it a bit of a wipe. That is awesome. Wow. That's cool. Yeah, nice little badge pin. That is really cool. I like that. It's a Sheridan Perth made badge. Still got a lot of gold on there. I don't want to clean it much more than that. Probably member number 202. Well guys, got the badge pin there, the Claremont one, and I just moved over a fraction. I got this. This looks older. Don't know what it is off, but we'll do a bit of research on that one. Hey guys, when I dug this, as soon as I dug, I took a photo and put it up on a page to get an ID on this. By the time I got home, I found out what it is. There's an M over top of a U, which is Mother's Union. This is with the farthings and the Vicky pennies that I found, so it's got to be around late 1800s, I would say. Might get in there with a little bit of a wooden skewer and just dig that out too, but that's the best I'm going to do at the moment. So I haven't had a chance to look it up yet, but it's the Mother's Union, so I'll try and find a bit more info. Well guys, I wish I'd filmed this coming out the ground. It was covered in a lot of mud. I've cleaned it all off, and I had no idea what it was. I put it up on a couple of internet forums, and we found out what it is. Can you guess what it is? There is the rear of it, and there's the front. Now, originally someone said peephole off a door. I agreed with that because right near this I found a doorknob, an old Victorian era doorknob, and it was all case closed, job done. I done a video about it. I was about to post it when my mate sent me a message saying it's not off a door handle. It's not off a door, it's off a bottom of a powder flask. It sits like that, and you can do the measurements with the powder coming out. So that is off an old powder flask for a musket rifle. I've lost the spout. I actually dug the spout, but I left it behind, so I need to go back and find it. What a great find. Anywhere from 1800 to probably 1880. Powder flask spout. That is awesome find, guys. I absolutely love that. I'm glad I brought it home.